So when we take a look at looking at our portfolio, and I'm just going to just click and jump right into the UK project portfolio here. There are various settings we can set, and I'll come back and talk about those shortly, but I want to just give you a flavor for how Tempus operates. Once it loads here, there's really two key components that you're going to see to Tempus. I have in the upper pane all the projects that I wanted to look at when I was doing this what-if simulation, as well as at the bottom of the screen, I get a really clear view, in this case a heat map, of what my capacity looks like for my resources across all these projects. I'm looking right now at just one of the out-of-the-box views, so it's basically showing me percentage over allocation, and then I can actually click on it and it'll let me know what are the projects really during this month that could be driving the over-allocation of the IT architect. I can look at my resources by generic, or you also have the ability to look at named people. So if I expand this out just by double-clicking on it, or you can go up here to the expand all, which will expand all of the resources. You can see that I have the generic project manager and then Brian and Jan. And we can see Jan is really hammered here during this time frame, so is IT architects. So really what we're trying to do now is just get a good view into the portfolio so we can see where we are. I can look not only where we have over allocations, but I can also look at where we've got some open capacity by using the cool map. So this is kind of letting me know in a slightly different view that we really could fit a lot of work into this time frame here. A few other graphics we've got. We can again just look at it this way, where I can kind of see where I've got capacity versus what we've allocated. In this case, we can see that CMOs are really over allocated. You can also get at the raw data. So if you actually want to look at the numbers, like here I'm looking at hours, and if I just hover over that, it's going to show me what my allocation versus base capacity is. I could also choose to look at budget or dollars. In this case, it's going to let me know where I've got, maybe I'm overspending and I don't have enough budget during that time window. And I can also look at FTEs. So some people like just to look at FTEs to see where they might need to do some additional hiring. So really, this was just kind of giving me a quick view, letting me take a look at where are we. So we're just trying to get a sense of where are we with our portfolio. And the other thing, a side note, just to let you know, is that all of these graphics and all of this data, you can always just export it out to Excel, CSV, or PDF if you want to put it in a PowerPoint, or even if you want to do some additional manipulation of the data. So there's, it's a way you can create a lot of different reports that way. We also do have dashboards, which I'll show you shortly.